G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, ooh, that's not good. 12% power. Well, that's a quick way to get sidetracked. Yeah. So, steam batteries are kicking in fine. And they are all running flat out. Okay, so just a little bit sidetracked. So the ratio for a steam turbine is one boiler runs one steam turbine. Now I have one boiler running one steam turbine, plus a second steam turbine, plus potentially a lot more steam turbines. Let's do this. And my FPS has gone to shit. And I don't know why. And now it's fine. And nothing's overly chewing Tasks Manager. OBS is being a bit of a pig. And now it's fine. Okay. So, where were we? We were sorry about technical difficulties. We were Okay. So options, graphics, show smoke, show clouds. Resume. And then goes those lovely pipes that was one of the things I hated about the old house. Okay, problem solved. Alright, so we have 20 boilers running 60 turbines. Now, 20 boilers can only support 20 turbines. Now, I'm running 3 times that number because I'm running through these steam tanks. Which means that, yes, we run fluid in, we heat up the steam, we pass it through into a tank for when we need it. And that's essentially what just happened. We needed it, and all these tanks got emptied a considerable amount, like 5, 6, 7k off each tank, by us just chewing up a little bit of extra power to get us that power pole. To get us through the night cycle. So that's the turbines turning off. They came in, they kicked in high gear, and then they dropped off. And for some reason, I still have 2 turbines hooked up to the main grid. I don't know where. Yeah, it's 2 turbines hooked up to the main grid somewhere. Anyway, because yeah, we're just, I'm using a switch to turn the power on and off, or turn the turbines on and off as required. Right, to get us through our dips in the night. Even with however many thousand solar panels we've got, 448,000 solar panels doing 26 gigawatts of power, it's still not enough. Me trimming, which we'll do right now, me trimming back solar, all the roboports and radars out of solar, is helping. Oops, I want to do that. And then I want to do that. So yeah, me coming along and just literally continuously. And because it's a deconstruction order, bots take it up very, very, very fast. You know, I said the Factorio limits the amount of construction orders to 600. Active at one time, and if you've got 1200, it just cycles through that 1200 continuously, so it only handles the latest 600. But as you can see, I've been ripping up from this network slowly and slowly trimming in the area. Unfortunately, I left radars all through this, so those I really, really want to take out because they cost UPS and they cost a little bit of power as well. Yeah, we've got radars. 880 radars using 1 gigawatt of power for just radar coverage. I think that's a little bit over the top. Just a little bit, maybe. Yeah. So, I was down here. We've got, this is now green science. And I thought it would be pretty fitting that we ended where we started, essentially, with red science. Because, you know, red science is the first science you make. And this is now going to be the last science we plop down. I'm figuring there should be heaps. Thank you. We'll press the landfill button there. I just fill in just a little bit of that myself. And Robo port there to join the networks. Power to power the whole lot up. Get rid of this bit of train track again. And don't want landfills left in my inventory because I really don't want to run around with a heap of landfill in my pocket. Come on. Done. We've got to be getting close. 50. It's literally what I got on me. Excellent. Alright. Come on, bots. Bring me back your landfill. I can make one piece of landfill. That one, or that one? That one. Okay, so those two are going to stay. Alright. So that's it. We're officially finished. Right? Right? You know, it's just a case of plugging all the crap that's in the way. Okay. It's just a case of plug everything together and we're good to go. I wish. I really do wish at this point. It's taken way longer than I thought it would have. Way longer. Report. One there. One there. Where do I have robot coverage to? Not quite all the way across. Okay. Just landfill right across. Yeah, it's taken longer than I wanted. A lot longer than I wanted. And the unfortunate thing is we're still not done. Not the slightest. We need to route all the train tracks to where they need to go. We need to make sure that there's enough room for trains to fit between one build and the next build, that they don't basically cause a deadlock. Alright? We need to signal everything. And I do also have a feeling there's going to be a good amount of... Cancelling that. There's going to be a good amount of me needing to move builds slightly, because I don't have enough room between one build and another. So that's pretty much where this, what stage we're at. That and I need to rebuild some builds that I've destroyed. We have no beacons down here. Come on, outpost train. Bring more beacons. They got most of that done. Got robot coverage up to there? Well, in that case, landfill that too. Okay, if I do that, and I do that, I do that, I do that, and I cancel that, do bots come pick it up from here? It doesn't look that way. Okay. We're going to do that instead. Because I don't want to leave random bits of landfill down here between builds. Alright. So we need to do... This green circuit needs another train track. Which is going to come all the way up. Across there. Around there. Up higher. And into green circuit. Into green science. This copper, it needs a train track that's going to come up and roughly in there. This iron needs a train track into there and a train track into there. Okay. And then, of course, these two need a path along with this one and this one all the way back into science itself. But we're going to ignore that for the moment. And we're going to go right the way back to where it all started. And start at the start. By making a crap ton of pipes. Because I'm pretty sure that we can find a use for all those pipes. Handcraft faster. Alright. Maybe I'll do that instead. They can go in the bin. You can have those construction robots because I've got too many. That's better. I only need 100. Anything over that's overkill. Useless overkill. Alright. So let's go back to the start and work out our course of action from here. So at the moment I've got science split into two halves. And this is less than ideal as far as I'm concerned. Because it means I need to balance the science between these two builds. And where are we? 64 labs with another 64 labs, 128 labs. So it means I need to balance the science going into these two builds to make sure that one doesn't have too much science of one type and then therefore not enough of the other. So I think that's the first spot we're going to change. What are we doing? We're doing a single requester. Okay, so let's copy from there to there. And tag that on the end of there. And that on the end of there. And that there. And that there. That roboport be an array. Give me back that. That goes there, that goes there. So that's 4. 4 at either end. That's that much gone, and that much gone. You out of my way, you out of my way. Which, of course, is going to break the whole network. Oh, you don't line up. Oh, good job, JD. You're using 2 different offsets for the top row and the bottom row. Gosh, you're a genius sometimes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's now I've pointed out to myself. That's going to bother the shit out of somebody out there, isn't it? They're left, they're left, they're left. Aha. Okay. Purely because I'm extending it. Let's try and fix this up properly. Done. Problem solved. Alright. I want that matched pair as well. So we now have 48 and 48. So that means I can take another 4 and 4 off. Take those off. I should be able to take those off. It still leaves me with 16 labs and 16 labs. So then the question is, do I make the build longer again, or do I start looking at doubling the depth of it? I think it's time we look at doubling the depth of it. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to rip up what we're going to do is we're going to blueprint. Please, please, 017. Give me a cut and paste command. And please give it to me now rather than tell me about it in the Friday Facts. And I've got to wait, who knows how long until 17 is actually released. Okay, so we're going to call this one the train track in for yellow sites. Oh wow, that was one hell of a power line to cut. Yellow sites. Rocket sites. Power usage. Yeah, that dropped the power usage a little bit. Like bots. Construction bots. All of them are on the other side of the map somewhere. Doing something very, very important, I bet. Except I want this shit gone now. I'd be building right here. Come on. Cancel, deconstruct. Good, done. Alright. So we know center's still there. So I'll plop that back down. And... Again, it comes down to do I make it wider or do I just double the depth? Alright. You have 66 labs. Which was wrong, and I didn't update the blueprint. So I need 128 labs. Alright, max rate calculator. Let's just mouse over something that actually exists. So I need 128 divided by 2 for a north and a south. To divide it by... Can I do 3 rows? 21. No. So I'm going to have to do 4 rows. 4 rows of 16. That's 24. Alright, so we're going to go back to the original build. That's 18. That's 16. So you go away. Pop that down, pop that down, pop that down, pop that down. Keep you to put that down instead. Put that there, and that there, with a substation there and there. Alright, 32, 64, 128. 32, 64, and then 128 when I double it again. Okay, now, roboports only reach so far, so it means I need to put in another row of roboports here and then another build, which is less than ideal. So let's put in... I don't think I actually need the substations, but we'll drop them in for the moment. And we'll take that. They're done very, very neatly. And then we'll drop that in there like so. And then let's do the same on the top side. Except this train station is going to get in the way. So again, blueprint, that train station. Move it to the right. Yeah, hopefully it should be in the way on the right. Hopefully. Let's go with Go Away Cliffs. Oh, it's these two turbines. Duh. Put that in there. I forgot about these two turbines I had burning wood down here. Alright. Signal there and there. Technically need a chain signal here and here with a come on full signal there. Okay, and you after you get built. I don't have any train stations. No. That's unfortunate. Still, it's pretty easy to remember what this one's called. Nope, I do not want to deconstruct those chests at the moment because they be very, very, very full. Rip up that, rip up that. Stand on the train track to rip up the train track. Go, JD. Nothing bad ever happened when you stood on a train track. Okay. No. Caps lock off. Then hold down shift. Z. Why can't you get here? Because that signal only on one side. Oh, don't really. Okay. That can go. Now I'm standing far away. All those can go. They're all going to end up in storage, unfortunately. Now, let's go back to passive providers. And I'll just handcraft half a dozen of these guys. And we're just going to start limiting everything to a set amount. Damn! Stack inserter 50. Train track 100. Substation 50. Beacons 100, I guess. Alright, it doesn't look like anything else is actually active. Yep, I see stack filter inserters, which are in that box. Boom. Okay, that one. That 50. And that one. Blue chests. Again, 50. This is painfully slow. So this is one I wouldn't mind automating. And I know I could probably hook them up to a circuit. No, I could probably hook them up to a circuit condition, sort of do a one size fits all. But yeah. Yeah, I could hook a circuit condition to all the inserters and then read off the robot network at the same time, and that would sort of get me to where I want to be. But it's a bit of a nightmare if you wanted to change one item to have a lot more of that one item brought down. What is that? Oh, okay. Never mind. I was trying to work out why things were different, and they're not. Okay, so we're going to copy that, paste it there. Copy that, paste it there. Copy that without the train track, paste that there. Change you to be the same. Minor drills. Nope. Minor drills. 50. Okay. So that's that problem sorted. We'll go back to this problem. Alright, the other thing that's going to be different with these episodes, now that we've done the full circle and we've got all the builds done, at the time I'm playing around with hooking up the train tracks, is also going to be the time I'm going to finally have a good look at each build and make sure they're optimized. There's nothing else I can see that I've screwed up, I've stuffed up, anything like that. It's also you guys' chance in the comments to yell at me when I do overlook things. Like, yes, these have requests set. Because that's probably important. One thing they don't have is they don't have enough train tracks. And that's a tile too high. It's a tile too high. So yes, content will be a little bit, deliberately a little bit slower. I'm going to be a little bit, or I'm going to try to be a little bit more meticulous about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, to make sure I don't have any surprise hiccups when we actually add ore to the system, because that's one of the things I do want to do. I do want to fire up the whole system. I need iron. Iron. I do want to fire up the whole system in one hit. On 6 of them. Okay, it doesn't look centered. It probably isn't. It's probably off by a tile. Okay, so we've got rocket science, yellow, purple, blue, well, military, blue, oh, green, red. Now, can I squish those stations together anymore? So you're going to have a double head. You're unloading south, so you can't do anything. That means you're unloading north. Alright, give me that train station. Get rid of those combinators. Let's come to this end. We want to snug a train station in nice and close. And we go... Rocket science. And... labs. Okay. So if that one goes there... And it's going to be a very, very short train. It will be a double-headed train to go forward and backward. And I'm going to have to hook up that power before it gets to me. That one. That one, that one. Okay. The only thing I can do is I can offset train stations. So I could put... Why can't I signal it? Go back a bit further. Aha! So I put that one there. And... No, that... Oh, okay. Pick that up. Put that really short. Get rid of that train track. Copy that. And I could put it there. And then the next one would go there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if I do a 2-1 carriage for rocket science, that's more than enough. Stack inserters. I'd love some stack inserters, please, base. 6 Logibots. Okay, I obviously broke the network and I haven't fixed it yet. 1,000 Logibots. This network has nothing. So again, it's still broken. It's alright, we'll fix that in another episode. Okay, it does force the next train. To be significant longer or shorter. Alright, so then... Crap! No, I need more iron. I need more iron. I need to build this station. So, and I also need to work out signaling at this end. Because now the trains are so close to one another. You can't actually get signals in here properly. So, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll just stand here whilst the the swarm of bots heads overhead. Hope you guys are enjoying. As I said, these are the episodes to keep an eye out on and make sure that I don't accidentally screw anything up, because it'd be horrible to find out after the base has been turned on and running for a couple of hours, because then the builds are full of crap and moving them is a much bigger nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you're enjoying, and I will see you in the next one. All right.